Hello students, today I am going to discuss about some law on irrational numbers. What are irrational numbers? This I have already discussed in my previous video, but let me remind you once again. Irrational numbers are the numbers which are always written in the form of surds. These are known as surds. Okay, or radicals. These are also known as radicals. Okay, suppose I take roots 5, root 13, root 10. These are under the surds. I may even take cube root of 10. Okay, and it can be any, suppose nth root of 5. So these are these numbers 5, 13, 10, these are under this symbol. This is known as surds form or radicals. Okay, now what is the power of this irrational number? This is cube root of 10. What is this? This is square root of 13. Any surd which is just written like this, there is no power we can see. That doesn't mean that it is having no power. It is a square root symbol. Square root or just a root of 13. This is nth root, okay, nth root of 5. So these all numbers are irrational numbers. There is more properties of irrational numbers, for which you have to go to the link below given in the description box. So let's start the laws of radicals. Let's start the laws of irrational numbers or the laws of radicals. Okay, the first law, let me tell you, if I am going to take nth root of a is a number and we have taken the nth root. This whole power goes to n. Then this comes as, this will give you a. How it is? Let me show you once again. See, now let me show you any number. Nth root of a, this means a raised to the power 1 upon n. Any number is the nth root, that means that is the 1 upon n. Suppose it is the 5th root, that means 1 upon 5. Suppose it is the 4th root, that means 1 upon 4. Okay, this is having a power 1 only. So I am not going to right now in much detail, just this is the laws of radicals. So I am telling you, after that I'll tell you more detailed things related to this irrational numbers. So this is nth root of a is a raised to the power n. Now what is given here? Whole power n. So let me write it there how I am showing you here. This is whole power n. So what is it going to give you? A 1 upon n whole power n. This is going to give you cut and it is giving you a. So this is the first law. What is the first law now? Nth root of any irrational number under the bracket same power, it is going to give you the number which is under the radical. जो भी number इस सर्च के अंदर होगा वो. Suppose कीजिए 5th root of number 7 and the whole power is 5. 5th root whole power 5. Whole will turn and it will give you the same number 7. Example I am showing you like here only. 5th root of 7 whole power 5, same power, it is going to give you 7 directly. Now the second law, I am going to take nth root of a, okay, and the same nth root of another number b. Number are different, power are same. Okay, so this is going to give you what? The same power get common and under the surds, under the radical, both number get multiplied. Okay, suppose I am going to take 5th root of 7 multiplied by 5th root of 3. root are same. So this can be written as fifth root of 7 into 3. This is going to give you fifth root of 21. Same power get multiplied under the radical. Okay, let me take you, this is the second law. Let me show you the third law. Okay, third law, if I'm going to take mth root, this is the one of the root. Okay, this is under the radical. I'm going to take another irrational number of nth root, and this is a number a. So what is going to give you? You can see under the source there is another number which is the under the source. Powers are different. This is mth root, this is nth root. What is it going to give you? This is nothing, m into n. The power get multiplied under the source a. Okay, so let me show you and let me prove it how it has been done here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it has been done here. Now mth root is outer, nth root is here. So first of all we will just look this part under this mth root. Mth root of, now nth root of a means what? A having a power 1 upon n. Okay, this is done. Now since it is the mth root, if we take it in this form, a having already a power 1 upon n, now this whole power, this is the main part, the first one. So this is whole having a power 1 upon m. So you have already done in the exponents under the bracket, powers get multiplied. Brackets में power का multiplication होता है. So it is going to give you a raised to the power 1 upon n. तो same way किसी की power a 1 upon n है, फ्रैक्शन है, तो वो हमारी रेडिकल फॉर्म में दिखेगी. डिनोमिनेटर में जो भी है mn है, डिनोमिनेटर ऊपर तो 1 है, तो डिनोमिनेटर का हमारा चला जाता है उसका mn. जैसे mn है तो उसको बोलेंगे mn या mnth रूट ऑफ a. ठीक है, so this is how we can do. Suppose I'm going to take an example here only. Okay, example. Suppose I'm going to take fifth root of any number which is having a third root of 7. So directly you can write 5 3s 15. 15 root of 7. Okay, 15th root. Now since you can see 7 raised to the power 1 upon 3 होगा. एक बार open करेंगे इसको, then another 1 upon 3 में multiplied by 1 upon 5, तो 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 5, 1 upon 15 देगा. Likewise here. So this is the third rule. Okay, now let me show you the fourth rule. The fourth root is rule is nth root of a whole upon nth root of b. So this is going to give you the same power under one radical a by b. Suppose take an example. Suppose I am going to take fifth root of 7 and fifth root of 3. So this is going to give you what? Fifth root is taken as common, whole part 7 by 3. This can be another way solve fifth root. Yeah, chalo, let me take the sixth root. Sixth root of 18. Okay. Sixth root of 18 whole upon sixth root of 3. We can simplify it as sixth common root. They make a third here, 18 by 3. 18 by 3 simplified sixth root of 6. This is the root, this is the number. So this is how we can do. This was the fourth rule. So let me discuss the fifth rule. This is the fifth rule which I am going to tell you what is it going to give you. Okay, n m. Okay, these are the nth root. This is the nth root whole, another radical mth root, but this is a raised to the power p under the bracket q. This is very simple. As in my previous rule, I told you nm power get multiplied under the one radical. We can show it under the one radical. The number was a है ना, mn into under the radical a लिया था और m और n पावर को मल्टीप्लाई किया था. डायरेक्ट भी कर सकते हो, m और n पावर मल्टीप्लाइड. व्हाट इज दिस नाउ? व्हाट अबाउट दिस? आपको पता है ब्रैकेट में पावर गेट मल्टीप्लाइड, तो a की पावर p क्यों ही होगा. तो ये क्या देगा? नथिंग वेरी मच डिफिकल्ट थिंग. mn होल पावर a की पावर p q. There is nothing new about this. Okay, this is a raised to the power p q. So if I'm going to take one example, I'm not going to just discuss this one, but I'm just going to give you one of the examples. Suppose I'm going to take fifth root of 3 raised to the power 4. How to simplify this one? This is very simple one. 3 raised to the power 3 is the power which is having 3 is the number having the power 4, and this whole third has the power 5. This will come 1 upon 5. This is nothing, 3 raised to the power 4 by 5. Okay. Same way, if I'm going to take another number like relating to this part, I'm going to take fifth root of any number. I'm going to take third root, cube root of 7 raised to the power 2. This is nothing. Directly we can multiply 15 under the radical 7 raised to the power 2, or simply you can write 49. How to simplify this one? 15 raised to the power 15 under the radical 49. Okay, there is nothing much thing like difference is that only just you come to know about this rules. Once you get to know about this rule, you can easily simplify any type of irrational numbers. Now in my next video, I'm going to tell you some basics things, like certain things I have already told you here, but in next video I'll tell you how to simplify irrational numbers. Thank you.